Hello. Cancer is a devastating scourge that concerns more than 800,000 cases in Africa each year. It affects females up to 59% of the population. Unfortunately, with late screening, cure rate is about 25% in Africa only, while it reaches 75% in Europe according to the WHO. Seeing such alarming data, a group of healthcare professionals with years of experience has decided to collaborate in order to find a solution. That's how the company BioHISTO Morocco came true, and later the technical platform Cytology and Histology Center of Morocco, C2HM, that followed the example of other technical platforms in North America and Europe. As part of its collaboration with the African countries, BioHISTO Morocco aims at implementing technical structures that shall allow to fight this disease by carrying out the necessary technical examinations upstream and downstream of diagnosing malignant or benign tumors. Such experience, already accomplished in Marrakesh, can be duplicated in the various African countries and elsewhere. Thereby, the main objective of BioHISTO Morocco is to let these implemented structures become autonomous and to support them in case of need. Moreover, the roles of BioHISTO Morocco are to fit out these structures with high-tech machines and to train the staff in such a way as to lead to a quick autonomy. BioHISTO Morocco makes of the consulting and of the assistance a commitment towards the customer. As an example of the structures implemented by BioHISTO Morocco in Marrakesh, there is a platform called C2HM that represents the first platform of techniques of cytology and histology in Africa, and that I shall present to you right away. Within C2HM, all the takings received are first registered before going to the technical stage. The stage of registration is crucial because it concerns the securization of each taking and the setting up for our database for statistical matters. Moreover, an application has been specifically designed for our platform in order to be in control of the stage. Some codes allow us to identify the takings received without risks of confusion. Once the stage is executed, the takings can undergo a technical stage. Thus, the platform C2HM intervenes both upstream and downstream from the cancer's pathologies. It intervenes upstream as for the gynecological, cytological examinations, for instance, through which the cervix cancer screening allows to anticipate the malignancy of cells until 15 years before, and so with only one taking each 2 years on average. It also intervenes downstream while taking a tissue sample or an operative specimen or doing a biopsy by the doctor. As mentioned earlier, in this platform, we propose to do the technique of liquids and various smears that is called cytology, as we propose to do the technique of tissues and organs that is called histology. Let's first start with cytological examinations. They can be gynecological, like pap smears, as they can be pleural or urinary liquids. These cytological examinations undergo a complete technical process that leads to the production of slides. These slides are given to the pathologists that give diagnosis by reading the slides on the microscope. As for the received tissues, they undergo a complete technical histological process. It highlights the morphology of cells after several colorations, each promoting an element that guides the pathologist in his decision making. These techniques are either standard or special or immunohistochimical or of immunofluorescence, and depend on the need of the pathologist and on certain parameters like the nature of the organ, the nature of the tissue, the pathology suspected, etc. The techniques proposed in this platform meet the strictest standards and are validated by regulators and by our pathologist counselors. The quality of slides provided allows an easy reading of slides and a precise diagnosing. As you can see, the C2HM platform is much automated because automatizations offers advantages in terms of precision and saving of time that are beneficial for both the patient and the doctor. Furthermore, C2HM uses the most advanced high-tech machines that end up into validated examinations. In fact, the techniques of cytology and histology that are carried out by C2HM allow the pathologists to make diagnoses and pre-therapeutic examinations that help the oncologists to establish the operating procedures. With this brief presentation, I hope that I've been able to transmit the state of mind through which the platform has been created. The staff of C2HM remains at your disposal for any piece of information and suggest that you visit us soon. Thank you.